You alright guys? How's it going? Now, if you remember a few months ago, I said I was going to go to Blackpool Comic Con, and basically we did. It was yesterday. I'm going to be uploading this video on Sunday. Now, I know I haven't done a video for a while. There's a few reasons for that, but I'll go into that at a later date because I don't need to go into all that. Anyway, now, since we came back, this is going to make me laugh all the way through, so don't even worry about it. Since we came back, there's been a lot of controversy behind it, or I suppose you can kind of call it controversy. Now, the venue that it was at, it was held at Winter Gardens in Blackpool, and don't get me wrong, it was awesome. For me, as you guys know, I have anxiety problems, things like that, but I dealt with it, I got on with it. Now, when we were initially there, the line, we got there probably round about, I don't know, 10 o'clock maybe. God knows. But when we got there, it was massive, and I'm not even kidding. The line actually went round basically 6 different blocks from where I could see. We actually saw a map when we came back, and it literally had a line from where the door was around the building that it was actually being held at, all the way through to the opposite end of the was it South Pier? South Pier?
No.
I don't know. Central Pier or something, wasn't it?
Central.
Yeah, central area. Yeah, she's right. But yeah.
It was only about 3
But basically, when we saw the map, it was like huge, massive. Some of the stuff that was there, absolutely awesome. Some of the guys that basically were in costume and stuff like that. My kids were absolutely ace, to be perfectly honest, with the people that were there. Every person they asked was just basically nice as anything, and I've said it before, it's not so much where you are, it's more the people that you're going to be spending the day with, pretty much, because in that kind of place it's going to be crowded, and it's going to be basically, in some cases, really, really annoying. But an overall thing that I'd like to say is all the guys that were there, this video is also going to get uploaded onto a site. Now, I'm going to go into the kind of like the negative side of things, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Now, a lot of people, the reason I said earlier about the controversy is because a lot of people are basically complaining, saying it was basically too busy. Yes, it was, I understand that. Now, they're turning around saying it's Comic Con's fault. It's not Comic Con's fault. They aren't the organisers of the actual thing. They do it everywhere. Now, the problem, in my book, was Winter Garden themselves. They were using their staff as organisers. That's it. That's what they were doing. And the fact of the matter is, it was them that kind of that were part of all the problems. It wasn't Comic Con itself. Now, what I do want to say, it's a case of wording this, to be quite honest. What I want to say is, when I say negative side of things, I'm just going to bullet point a few things off. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to go too much into them. Now, first bullet point was the crowding. The crowding was just stupid inside. Don't get me wrong, it didn't affect a lot of people. But the people that have commented have come out some really, really bad stuff, and it's kind of annoyed me a little bit, and I don't agree with it. I just don't. But the overcrowding was a real problem. Now, there were too many people for the building. It's that simple. Again, that was Winter Gardens' fault, not Comic Con. Winter Gardens were the ones that were selling the tickets in order to get everybody in, and they're the ones that oversold the tickets. That's it. Simple. The overcrowding issue was a bit of a pain in the neck, just because there were way too many people for that event in that building. If they want that many people to go, then they really should have picked a bigger venue. It's that simple, guys, and I'm sorry if that comes across as really stubborn. I do really, really apologise, but it really annoyed me, not just because of my anxiety, but my kids as well. I've got 2 autistic kids, and they do suffer from anxiety and panic attacks, similar to me, simple as, one of which did pretty much have a meltdown, and it was a bit scary, to be quite honest, not just for him but for us as well, because obviously we had to try and get him out. But overall, you know, it was really, really good. A lot of the people that you were asking for autographs and stuff, the positive side to this was amazing. Like I said before, it's the people there that make the day, and they were just some awesome people. There was a guy outside when we left that was basically dressed as Tony Stark, and he had a picture with my two lads. One of them was a little Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the other one was a Stormtrooper. And this guy was more than happy to have a picture taken with these two. It was nice as anything, absolutely awesome. And there's loads, there's absolutely loads. My wife is actually going to put a picture up on basically the page on Facebook that this is going on. And you can have a look on there, free to look at the pictures, doesn't bother me at all. Use them wisely, that's all I ask. But yeah, some of the stuff, absolutely awesome. Some of them will go up there, but this guy that was dressed as Tony Stark was, just perfect as Tony Stark it was. Along with some other things as well, there's been a few things which have annoyed me. One in particular. Now, I'm only going to mention this one and then I'm going to shut up about it and get on with the positive stuff. The guy that won the costume contest. Now, I only got to know about this off my wife today, which is the Sunday after. And to be honest, it did kind of get on my nerves, because this guy's proved that he made his own costume. Now, some people have basically just thrown abuse at him because everyone's saying, oh, it was a store-bought costume. But yet, on his Facebook page, he has basically in stages of him making it. Just making it, bit by bit, different videos on basically leading up to this Comic-Con. And he's done all that effort to put it on. Now, I'm going to get the guy's name for you. What was the guy's name? Sorry. Bear with me 1 minute. But the guy, he did an absolutely amazing job. And people, because he won the contest, they've actually gone onto the Comic-Con page, thrown abuse at him, even though there's proof on Facebook that he is making his costume. I'm going to take that off, country walk. But
Terry J. Tompkins.
it annoys the hell out of me. What was it, sorry?
Terry J. Tompkins.
Terry J. Tompkins, and I'm not being funny, but it was basically full body armour that he was wearing. I'm not sure what it was from, I can't think of that right now, but they literally ripped him to pieces, some of the people, saying that, oh well, they didn't take a look at any other costume or anything like that. It wasn't a case of that. Bear in mind how many people were there, and then you'll look at it and think, well, yeah, okay, fair enough. But again, this could be due to the overcrowding thing, and it really annoys me because there is nothing that you should throw abuse at. And even though he's got the video there of him making there's multiple videos of him making this costume, and it just annoyed me, and I just thought I'd end that there. But overall, guys, for a first Comic-Con, I didn't mention that at the beginning, it was Blackpool's very first Comic-Con, literally very first. And to say that it was first, there were a few bugs that needed ironing out, like everything else. Any new thing that's going to arise will have bugs. People not doing their job right, not taking things seriously. But overall, I'm not being funny, but overall, the day was, I guess you could use the words magical, especially for the kids that were there. Absolutely awesome. And
People put a lot of effort into making
They did.
support it.
I'm hoping you heard that then. People put a lot of the support in there. Sorry, I'm stuttering words, I'm getting a bit anxious. But yeah, they put a lot of work into it and a lot of effort. And to be fair, they did a really damn good job, and it's a shame that a lot of people are kind of blaspheming that, and it annoys me. But, like I said, overall, for the guys that are actually on this Facebook page that this is going on as well, I'm actually doing this on my YouTube channel as well. If you want to go and take a look, I am actually a collector, and basically I collect all kinds of bits and pieces. I haven't done a video for a while. This is actually my first video, so hopefully you guys will go to my channel and have a look. But overall, the Blackpool Comic Con was an absolutely amazing day for the people that went, and I'm not even going to stand here and say that it wasn't. Fair enough, like I said, there was a few bugs, a few bits and pieces, but, you know, it's one of them. Everything has bugs when it first starts out, and that's always going to be the case. But, you know, it's one of them. You carry on, you deal with it. Simple as. Anyway, thanks very much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys on this Facebook page actually take a look at this and basically comment below, comment on the actual page as well, because the lady, it is the lady that set it up, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, the lady that set it up has done it because the actual Blackpool Comic Con page on Facebook has been taken down just due to all the negative comments. But I want to let people know that the day was a positive experience in so many other ways, and there's no need to blaspheme anything. There's nothing that you should be blaspheming about. It was one of those days. Fair enough, it was busy. There's a lot of photos of me and my family going up on there as well, so go and take a look. Go and absolutely jam your photos on there. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. The lady that set up the Facebook page as well, put all your positive feedback on there. Try not to be too negative, because obviously nobody needs that. Nobody needs to see the negative side of things. But anyway, remember the good up here, forget about the bad, and move on. Hopefully next year they'll do another one, and hopefully I'll be doing a video on that as well. If they do another one next year, I will do a video while I'm there. I was going to do one, but like I said, the overcrowding issue was a little bit of a freak out for all of us. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you again soon, and if you like this video on the Facebook page or on my YouTube channel, doesn't matter, like it, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and that'd be awesome. Anyway, guys, keep positive, happy gaming, and most of all, have a good day.